not permitted at league events, nor are they conducive for developing appropriate student behavior. Thank you for your support. Introducing the starting lineups for tonight's match for the Kamiak Knights.
Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome to Wherever You Are. I'm Matty Bishop here on STSPN.com. We have a great big match tonight in the Wesco 4A standings at Jackson High School between the Kamiak Knights and the Jackson Timberwolves. It's brought to you by Ace Hardware, Lake Stevens, and Evergreen Way. Thank you very much to them for all their support of high school volleyball here on STSPN.com. As we watch the introductions for both teams, this is a pivotal match with regards to getting into districts. Kamiak sitting just above the drop zone, tied at 6-5 with Mount Vernon. Jackson one game better at 7-4, tied with Glacier Peak and Monroe. The winner of tonight's match puts himself in the driver's seat to control their own destiny going into districts. The loser of tonight's match has a difficult match coming up. Jackson is at Lake Stevens Thursday night. We'll have that one here on STSPN.com. Kamiak plays the aforementioned Mount Vernon Bulldogs on Thursday night. So a win for Kamiak gives them a little breathing room and puts Jackson on the hot seat. A win for Jackson will put them into a second place tie with the winner of the Monroe Glacier Peak match taking place tonight at Glacier Peak High School, I believe. So lots of playoff implications. We're looking forward to a really good match. It's senior night here at Jackson, so we're going to celebrate the seniors from both sides.
He is assisted by Heather Waters,
which we already did. That's why we're late coming in.
We celebrated the seniors. We're going to celebrate them through the course of the evening. We'll be back in just a minute with First Serve here on STSPN.com.
Tonight's officials are Rob Moyan and Ken Fritz. Tonight's line judges.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Evergreen Way in Everett. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware folks.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
And the teams are coming together. We're just a moment away from First Serve here at Jackson High School, where the Kamiak Knights will take on the Jackson Timberwolves this evening. I'm Matty Bishop, joined by our producer and the lifeblood of STSPN.com, Mr. Todd Elvik. We'll be bringing you the action this evening. Already I can see a little wrinkle for the Jackson Timberwolves compared to what we saw just a week or so ago when they faced Glacier Peak here at Jackson High School. Senior Rachel Erb is going to be your starting libero tonight. That means that Haley Pistol, who was the starting libero. She is not wearing the libero jersey. Now, Haley Pistol has a wicked fast arm swing. I expect that we're going to see her utilized as a defensive specialist with the opportunity to hit out of the back row above the height of the net. Maybe she's an option to bring a little spark to the front row as well. Otherwise, we're looking at Lydia Robison will be your setter for Jackson. Ainsley Johansson is your middle blocker. Erin Ingram's going to be your starting outside hitter. Paige Wilson in the back row is the kills leader for Jackson High School this year. She's one to watch, number 7, starting middle back. Your right side should be Christina. I'm sorry, it's not Christina Johnson. That looks like Lexi Dollarhide over there on the right side. It's your starting lineup for Jackson. Taking a look at Glacier Peak, your defensive specialist in the back row, Caitlin Kuntz, is senior.
Glacier Peak?
Oh, sorry, at Kamiak, not Glacier Peak. Cameron Woodworth, the setter, starting off the match with the serve there. She's got Marina Toucan on the right side, Grace Forster in the middle, and Hannah Canute as her front row outside hitter. Here's Toucan with the swing high off the block, picked up by Herb. Back set there, that's actually Brooklyn Coleman as your setter, not Lydia Robinson. So another wrinkle there for Jackson High School. Erin Ingram hammers that one off the block. Nice pickup by Anna Toucan. Here in the middle, Grace Forster, roll shot over the top, picked up by the setter Coleman. Outside onto the right for Dollarhide, popped up by Marina Toucan. Hannah Canute with a big swing cross court. She was crushing balls through warm-up, and she picks up right where she left off there.
She, if we're going to start with a volley or rally back and forth like that on the first point,
we're going to be here for a while. Woodworth continues to serve. Perfect pass from Wilson. High set for Ingram, and it's off the block of Toucan and a lift called. Toucan of the Marina variety, the sisters. Marina's the sophomore wearing number 14. She's your right side hitter right now. Anna the senior. She's your starting libero for the Kamiak Knights. Now we'll see Lydia Robinson into the back row to serve and set for Jackson. She misfires there. Robinson, a junior. Brooklyn Coleman is a sophomore, so it looks like we might see a 6-2 out of Jackson tonight. Hannah Canute at the service line. Sarah Brockvogel checks into the front row for Kuntz. She'll be your left pin outside hitter. Out of system set to Wilson out of the back row, picked up by Toucan. Woodworth back set for Marina Toucan. Ingram, swing up over the top, popped up by Forrester. Woodworth outside. Here's Brockvogel's first swing of the match, and it's a big block. Ava Doney and Christina Johnson getting their senior night off to a good start with the double block. Erin Ingram's going to check out. Here's the aforementioned Haley Pistol checking in as a DS. She will serve for the Jackson Timberwolves. She goes after Brockvogel, and Woodworth can't run it down, and she slides into the bench area. Nice serve from Haley. Shorty now after Brockvogel again, and there's a pair of aces for Haley Pistol. Toucan this time. Run down by Woodworth. Out of system set for Brockvogel. Swing over the top. Picked up by Pistol. Run down by Robinson. Free ball sent. Woodworth back set for Toucan. Nice pickup by Haley Pistol on the right side. Christina Johnson with the big swing. Pick up by Anna. Now here's Brockvogel again off the hands and into the middle, and Urban Pistol crossed over. Neither one of them could pop that one up. We see senior Quincy Flowers check into the middle. Anna Toucan heads to the bench, and we'll have Grace Forster with your serve for the Kamiak Knights here. So your front row is Brockvogel, Flowers, and Toucan. For Kamiak, here's Christina Johnson. That ball's just long, no touch detected. So we're down to 3 matches left, including tonight for the Wesco 4A League season, and not a whole lot has been determined except for the Lake Stevens is going to finish in the number 1 seed. Nice dig from Kiana Pell, who's in the match as a DS for Kamiak, but a net violation called. I believe it was against Flowers. It was against either Flowers or Brockvogel. Couldn't see the hand signal from the official there. That leads to a point for the Timberwolves. Ava Doney, the senior middle, back to serve. Brockvogel. In the middle, here's Flowers, just out of system, picked up by Wilson. She can't get back in the play. Johnson had to adjust her approach there to the out-of-system set and misfires. Marina Toucan now will come back to serve. It's going to bring Woodworth into the front row. So looks like we'll be running a 5-1 here tonight for Kamiak. Perfect pass from Haley Pistol. Here's Christina Johnson, hammers that one down the line. Pell puts it up into the rafters. Toucan scrambles to get under it. Free ball from Brockvogel. Rachel Erb. Robinson out of the back row. There's Haley Pistol, and she puts it right in the corner. Hey, don't tell anybody we didn't see that coming. Nice wrinkle from Mindy Staudinger, head coach at Jackson High School. Giving a little bit different look here late in the season, utilizing all of her athletes. Gotta love an athlete who can just play volleyball, pass, set, and hit. Haley Pistol fits into that category perfectly. Brooklyn Coleman into the match now to serve. She is going to take over the setting duties as well. Danica Pell. Good grief. Sorry, Danny. I don't know why I called you your cousin's name twice already tonight. My apologies. Coleman continues to serve. Toucan. Picked up by Woodworth. Marina Toucan somehow keeps that alive, and that's interference on Brockvogel. So the setter was set up ready to set the ball. Cannot go up and interfere unless that ball comes over, breaks the plane of the net. That one was judged not to. Point for the Timberwolves. Coleman continues to serve. Double sub. Caitlin Kuntz, a senior DS, will come in to serve for. She is serving for Sarah Brockvogel, and into the front row is Hannah Canute, taking the place of Danica Pell. Quick in the middle, shot over the top. That was Johansson, Ainsley Johansson. Hannah Canute with the roll shot that drops in front of the defense. So she's been hammering the ball all through warm-ups, and then she goes, shows the big approach, and just a little roll shot right over the block. That's effective. Coleman in the middle, quick. Johansson off the block, picked up by Toucan. Here's Quincy Flowers. That one's put back by Johansson. Woodworth somehow runs it down. It's back in play and judged to have gone over top of the antenna. It's a close call. The official, the line judge, generally has the better view of that, but it happened right in front of the up official. Trickler off the tape, and a service ace for Paige Wilson, junior for Jackson High School. Dynamic, if not slightly undersized, outside hitter for the Timberwolves. She has been the heart of their offense this year, and Jackson with some early woes from the service line, as that's at least the third missed serve we've seen out of the Timberwolves. On a Toucan, pardon me. Erin Ingram pops this ball up. She gets the out-of-system set. The big 6'1" sophomore. Their swing through the top. Grace Forster hammers that ball. Nice pickup by Coleman as it ricochets off the block. Ingram again at Toucan. Outside now, Hannah Canute over the top. Picked up by Wilson. Here's Ingram. Just the tip now. Oh! Hannah Canute, what a defensive play. Marina Toucan out of the back row. She puts it away. Nice attack from the what's generally called the C or the D. So you're looking across the back row from left to right. It would be A, B, pipe, C, D. That's how you call for your sets. Service ace for the senior on a Toucan. Both of these teams definitely know what's on the line. Both of the coaching staffs know what's on the line. It was the immediate topic of conversation when I saw them tonight. This is a big match. Ingram Coleman. Here's Aaron Ingram, swings right into the block of Forster and Woodworth. Into the middle now, Johansson. Again, Forster's on that one. Again, it's covered. Ingram left-handed this time. Forster with the dig now. Here's Toucan again out of the back row, and that one drops as the setter. Brooklyn Coleman got to stay in and play defense on that one. She was releasing. That is not a free ball. That is a full-blown swing out of the back row, and Kamiak using the sophomore Marina Toucan to good effect from the right side in the front row and the back row so far. Coleman, double contact called there. And so a mistake from the sophomore setter, and all of a sudden things get a little bit iffy. You start to second guess yourself a little bit. See if Brooklyn can pull herself out of it. Meanwhile, Anna Toucan continues to serve. Wilson, perfect pass from her. Here's Ingram again, hammered off the block and out, and so Erin Ingram earns a much-needed side out for the Jackson Timberwolves. Rachel Erb to the service line. Ava Doney back into the front row along with Ingram and Dollarhide for Jackson. There's Marina Toucan with the pass. Grace Forrester with the big swing. So she gets the one-on-one matchup in the middle and puts that one away. Nice job by Grace. Cameron Woodworth back to the service line. Marina Toucan to the front row now. Paige Wilson, Coleman, Ingram hammers that one down the line and out of play. Haley Pistol wanted a touch. Haley Pistol's a long way to ways to see if there was a touch there. Service ace from Woodworth. The sophomore setter for Kamiak. Ingram, nice pass. Ball popped up over the top, and a net violation called against Kamiak against Marina Toucan, and Jackson gets off easy there as it was a free ball for the Knights. Lydia Robinson back in to serve and set for Jackson. Toucan, Woodruff outside. Marina Toucan hammers that one down the line at Robinson. No answer for that, and nice swing by Marina. It's going to bring Hannah Canute to the service line and Sarah Brockvogel into the front row. Ingram, out of system set from Doney. The right side, Johnson rolls it over. Here we go to the right side. Nice pickup there from Paige Wilson. Things getting a little scrappy here. Christina Johnson with this set. Erin Ingram hammers it into the block. Robinson with the set for Johnson now, and that's Brockvogel and Forster who get over on the block for Kamiak. So right out of the gates tonight, Kamiak's block has been very effective. Not only have they have a couple stuff blocks to their credit already, they've touched quite a few balls coming through, slowing down the pace of the offense for Jackson considerably. Canute right at Rachel Erb. Out of system set from Wilson. Here's Johnson from the right side, picked up by Canute. Toucan keeps it in play. Free ball. And the free ball finds the floor, and everything going Kamiak's way here in set number one. That's going to be a timeout for Mindy Staudinger and the Jackson Timberwolves. We're going to take a timeout as well here on STSPN.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School. Kamiak Knights here on Jackson Senior Night. They are putting on a little bit of show with some seniors of their own. Hannah Canute at the service line for them. Doing damage here in set number one. Service ace from the senior Canute, right down the sideline at the sophomore, Aaron Ingram. So Jackson, it's been serve, receive struggles that have gotten them early on here. A number of missed serves and some miscommunication in their serve receive, and Kamiak taking full advantage. Oh, I thought she got it again, and she did. Service ace, the line judge frozen over there. Sir, your job is to call all the way to the other end line, as we're now explaining that. A little bit of discussion between the officials. Coach Staudinger doesn't like the call. I don't like it when the line judge doesn't do their job. He should be making a call on that line all the way to the other end line. We yell at our 13-year-old kids about this when they do it in club tournaments. Paid officials should be able to get that right as well. Hannah Canute getting it all right from the service line. Two-person serve receive for Jackson. Brockvogel just unloaded on that. Ava Doney had the presence of mind to get her hands in front of it. Kamiak comes back quick in the middle to Grace Forrester, and Kamiak firing on all cylinders. Head coach Jason Davis told me before the match that the team is coming together. They're starting to find their stride, and we're certainly seeing that here tonight. Out of the back row, there's Paige Wilson. Big swing from her. Dig from the setter Woodworth. Toucan out of system set for Brockvogel over the top. Wilson punches it into the net, and a lift called against Robinson as she tries to dig it out. And Kamiak making this one look easy. Jackson student section trying to find a little something. Service ace for Hannah Canute, and it is set point here in set number one. I believe that is 8 consecutive points served for Hannah Canute, the senior outside hitter for Kamiak. Ingram swings cross court, pick up by Woodruff. Canute out of system set for Brockvogel. Her roll shot over the top, and Ingram was frozen. She couldn't get under it. Kamiak puts together a dominating performance in set number one. The cool part about volleyball is no matter how bad the first set gets away from you, the second one starts at 0-0. We'll see what Jackson has in the tank as we come back here in about 2 minutes on STSPN.com.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Evergreen Way in Everett. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's. When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School, where the home team trying to figure out how that got away. Kamiak Knights on the road ran away with set number 1 behind the tough serving of senior outside hitter Hannah Canute. Good performance all around from them. They'll come out and look to do the same here in set number 2. Meanwhile, it's Lydia Robinson, the junior setter for the Jackson Timberwolves, at the service line as they try and get started on a little bit different tone here in set number 2. And they do immediately as Robinson gets the service ace between Kuntz and Tukon. Robinson right back to that same seam. This time it's Marina Tukon. And that ball coming back off the block of Dollarhide and Doney, picked up by Robinson this time. Out of system set from Pistol, who switched jerseys. She's now your libero again. Marina Tukon out of the back row. There's a dig from Haley Pistol. Here's the set from Robinson. The Kamiak fans groan collectively as they're looking for the double contact on the set. No double called, but it's pounded out of play by Aaron Ingram.
Can you change the libero?
Apparently you can. Overpass from Pistol, and that one's put back down by the senior Canute. Cameron Woodworth in the line for Kamiak. Pistol, out of system. Oh, nice shot over the top by Erin Ingram. She gets a little snap of the wrist, a heavy top spin, and that ball drops right into the corner. Here's Rachel Erb back into the match as a defensive specialist. She will serve and play defense for Ingram now. Funny how just a little change can throw the whole chemistry off. As a coach, sometimes you're guilty of overthinking it. Out of system set from Pistol again. Paige Wilson down the line and just misses. It's a name we haven't called much tonight. Kamiak has done a good job of taking away Jackson's primary offensive tool, the outside hitter, junior Paige Wilson. She wears number 7. She has been their leading offensive player in the kills category anyway through the course of the season. Canute from the service line where she did so much damage in set 1. Pistol with the swing out of the back row. It's deemed to be below the height of the net. Brockvogel right at Wilson. Here we go. Here's Paige Wilson. She chops that one off the tape. Nice pickup from Brockvogel. Tukon sends a down ball over top. It's picked up by Robinson. Out of system set. Right side now, Lexi Dollarhide. Nice pickup by Anna Tukon. Right side, here's Marina Tukon. Touches that over the top, covered by Rachel Erb. Quick in the middle, Doney. Oh, a nice hustle from Canute to try and get under that, but it's the crafty senior Ava Doney with the kill. She goes back to serve. That brings Ainsley Johansson into the sophomore middle for Jackson. So Dollarhide, Johansson, and Wilson in the front row. Service ace for Mabadoni right in front of the libero Toucan. Danica Pell pops this one out. It's run down by Marina Toucan, and that's, Johansson probably could have let that one go. She pops it up in the air off the block from the roll shot by Brockvogel, and her defense can't get under it. And lots of times you want that middle to just stay down on the out-of-system play. Let your defenders handle that. Nice serve from Grace Forster. Senior middle hitter for Kamiak. Only 5'9". Diminutive for a middle, but she has great timing. She gets way up. She's been very impressive these past 2 seasons. Robinson runs this one down to the right side. Dollarhide, big arm swing from her. Dig by Forster. Quick in the middle. Flowers touches it over the top, and Dollarhide can't control the dig, and Kamiak starting to get some momentum here in set number 2. A lot of pressure comes with sitting right at that drop zone. One mistake and you miss districts. And Robinson called under the net as she slides through to make that play. She apparently put her hand across the center line. Forrester continues to serve. Big float for Pistol. Nice pass from her. Robinson backs up for Dollarhide off the block. Popped up by Forrester. Woodruff pushes this one outside for Brockvogel, and she hammers it down.
You know, I find that center line to be very divisive.
You know, the problem is the rule is different everywhere you go with the center line. That's going to bring an early timeout for Mindy Staudinger and Jackson Timberwolves. We'll go ahead and stay right here with you. Hey, take a few moments while you're out shopping this weekend or whenever. Keep in mind, if you like watching this, the companies that are making this happen for you. McDaniels Do It Center in Snohomish, Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens and on Evergreen Way, where, by the way, I bought my lit exit signs for Uprising Volleyball this past week. Thank you to those guys for making those available. Also, check out Speedway Chevrolet if you're looking for a car. Adrenaline Fundraising is our player of the match sponsor. GNS Heating and Cooling, if you need to get some heating and cooling work done, check those guys out. Sally Petty at American Family Insurance does a lot to help make these happen. Who am I missing, Todd? Fred's Rivertown Ale House. That's who I'm missing, Todd. The one
I should know that, right?
Fun to visit.
I was listening to such a good testimonial there that I missed out on who it was.
Free ball dug by the setter Woodruff. Right side, here's Toucan, picked up by Pistol. This ball popped outside behind Wilson, and her roll shot is into the net, so the timing just not there with the junior combo of Robinson and Wilson. Grace Forster continues to serve. And that one's through the hands of Haley Pistol and out of play. I gotta say, the Jackson Timberwolves are on the struggle bus a little bit here tonight. Dangerous time of year to have an off match. Pistol, perfect pass from her. Robinson goes quick for Johansson, and she misfires. Oh, touch detected. That seemed unlikely, but the line judge has a pretty good view of that.
I'm not saying nothing.
Lexi Dollarhide back to the service line for Jackson. She finds a service ace between Pell and Brockvogel. And she finds another one. This one, the dreaded dribbler off the tape and down.
The dribbler.
The dribbler. Dollarhide continues to serve. The shorty, that's 3 in a row. See if Kamiak shifts up their serve receive at all. If you just stand there and do the same thing and let them keep coming at you. As they move way up to defend the short serve. If Dollarhide is smart, she drives deep. This is popped 40 feet up by Danny Pell. Brockvogel gets a swing, pick up by Pistol, run down by Robinson. Here's Wilson off the block of Flowers, picked up by Toucan. Set by Toucan and hammered into the net by Sarah Brockvogel as the timing on that one was doomed right from the beginning. Lexi Dollarhide continuing to serve. She's a junior, 5'10", outside hitter. Didn't see her get quite this much action against Glacier Peak last time around. Tonight she is having a huge impact. There's a perfect pass from Danny Pell. Little mistiming on the combination between Woodworth and Flowers, and that gives Paige Wilson a swing. And that ball's down in front of Pell. And all of a sudden, Jackson right back in this one. Here comes Hannah Canute taking the place of Danny Pell. We'll see if she can perform in the serve receive. See if Dollarhide goes right after her here. Lexi with the serve, picked up by the middle Flowers. Back set for Toucan, right off the block and down, and that's Johansson and Wilson for the Timberwolves. They read that play beautifully. Dollarhide continuing from the service line. Right at Canute. Run down by Toucan. Hannah Canute out of the back row. She misfires. So we saw this in set number 1 where all of a sudden everything went Kamiak's way. Set number 2, they had a good momentum going. And then suddenly the wheels fall off a little bit. Dollarhide misfires on this one. Marina Toucan from the service line. Herb, misfire there. Kamiak fans again want a double contact, this time against Dollarhide as she sets out a system, but Wilson hits it out of play and makes it a moot point. Marina will continue to serve. And a great serve by her, just a little half topspin. It's a jump float approach, but she puts a little wrist snap on it and drops that right in front of Haley Pistol. Same thing, only that one's right into the net. It's going to bring Paige Wilson back to serve. The 6'1" sophomore Erin Ingram checks back into the front row. She joins the setter Robinson and Ainsley Johansson, your middle. Wilson goes after Canute. Woodruff, her set for Brockvogel, rolled over the top, picked up by Ingram. Here's Johansson, big swing, nice dig from Toucan. Out of the back row, here's Marina Toucan. Picked up by Dollarhide, nice defense by her. Johansson resets that one off the block, smart play. Here's Ingram, her big swing over the top, and Canute steps in front of Toucan, and that one falls. Smart play by Ainsley Johansson as she just pops the ball off the block and then pops it back into play. It's a high level play there from the Jackson middle. Sarah Brockvogel, nice dig by Haley Pistol. Here's Ingram using the slide footwork, pick up by Cameron, heads up play by her. Here's Marina Toucan. She hammers that one way out of the back row. Got ourselves a little bit of a back and forth battle here in set number 2. Wilson, this one off the shoulder of Canute, out of system set from Toucan for Brockvogel, picked up by Paige Wilson. Robinson, a little left-handed dump. Here's Marina Toucan out of the back row, and she misses again. That's 2 in a row for her. And a timeout from Jason Davis and the Kamiak Knights. We're going to take a timeout as well here on STSPN.com.
Fred's Rivertown Ale House was established in July of 1994 and is located at 1114 First Street in historic downtown Snohomish. Each time you visit the ale house, you may expect to find new beers and new food choices. Fred's Rivertown Ale House is well known throughout the beer community. Oftentimes, we are the first choice for breweries to introduce new beers, limited or specialty beers, and beers you just won't find anyplace else. At Fred's, we like to say that once we get you through the front door, our friendly service, relaxed family atmosphere, and our quality food and beverages will keep you coming back.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School. Set number 2, the Timberwolves dropped the first set, trying to make amends here in the second set, and they've opened up a little bit of space. It's the junior Paige Wilson at the service line for Jackson. She's serving at the serve receive of Marina Toucan, Anna Toucan, and Haley Canute. Brock Vogel and Flowers, your outside hitter in your middle for Kamiak. Cameron Woodworth, your setter in the front row. Perfect pass. Woodworth with the dump, and Paige Wilson can't get underneath it, and there's a much-needed side out for the Kamiak Knights. So Woodworth takes matters into her own hands. Should know that's coming after the timeout every time.
Really?
Should, yes. Caitlin Kuntz in to serve for Kamiak. This set out of the back row. Wilson, roll shot over the top, picked up by Anna Toucan. Here's the ball to Haley Canute, who hammers that one down the line. She has had herself a fantastic evening so far. Hannah Canute, sorry, not Haley. My names are all messed up on the Kamiak side tonight. Sorry, guys. We'll get it right eventually. Paige Wilson. That ball touched off the block. Nice pickup by Robinson. Heads up play by her. Here's an out-of-system set from Woodworth. Caitlin Kuntz gets the kill out of the back row. Caitlin can do a little bit of everything, playing the defensive specialist. Pretty accomplished beach player. Spent her season with Uprising Volleyball on the Beach Mastery program last year. Erin Ingram misses that one high over the toe. Touch detected by the line judge, and that's a kill for Ingram. I thought she had missed it. High flat over the top, but she got a little bit of the high hands. And Haley Pistol's going to serve. A little confusion over who was going to serve there. She misfires on that one. Anna Toucan.
You know why they're playing so hard, right?
I would guess because they both know there's massive playoff implications to this match, but I'm going to guess that maybe you have a different idea.
It's because they want the T-shirt.
The Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Match. That is true. Ava Doney with a funky dig there. She'll get a swing, and she puts it away, so it ain't always got to be pretty in order to work, and the senior Ava Doney, she's no stranger to improvisation. Was fortunate enough to get a little time working with her and Christina Johnson and Haley Pistol during their off season. 3 really good kids, 3 really good players. Canute, roll shot, doesn't clear the tape. Jackson opening up a small advantage as we're getting into crunch time now. Pair of Toucans and a Kuntz in the serve receive for Kamiak. Lydia Robinson drops the shorty. Caitlin Kuntz picks that one up. Woodworth quick in the middle. Grace Forrester, nice dig by Wilson. Out of system set by Ingram that probably should have been called a double. And then Marina Toucan turns around and yells at her sister after she lets the free ball drop. Ingram probably should have been called for a double there. But we haven't seen a lot of whistles from the ref, so you do ask them to be consistent. Marina Toucan with a good pass there. Here's Forrester in the middle, and Pistol can't handle that one. Grace Forrester with another kill. Cameron Woodworth to the service line for the Kamiak Knights. And she gets an ace from Haley Pistol. You're moving backwards and using your hands to pass a ball. Good things usually don't happen. If you got to move backwards quickly. Put it on your platform. There's a beautiful, perfect platform pass from Haley Pistol. Big swing from Lexi Dollarhide. She hammers that ball down the line. Rachel Erb checks into the match in place of Erin Ingram. She will serve and play defensive specialist. Anna Toucan, good pass from her. Woodworth. She goes to Forrester. Nice pickup by the setter Robinson. Out of system set. Here's Dollarhide. Roll shot right to Woodworth. Smart play by her. Out of system set from Toucan. Over the top by Canute. And Pistol leaves her feet just a touch early there. That ball drops at the end line. And yet another kill for the senior, Hannah Canute. We saw Hannah take over the match from the service line in set number 1. We'll see if she can do the same thing here. And crunch time, set number 2. She goes right after Paige Wilson. Perfect pass from her. Quick to the outside, a little too fast. Picked up by Brockvogel. Sarah Brockvogel misfires on that one. That ball's into the net. And a point for the Timberwolves. So maybe Jackson dodges a bullet there as the tempo was a little off between Robinson and Wilson. Nonetheless, Kamiak with the error gives the ball right back. Senior Ava Doney at the service line. That means Ainsley Johansson is your middle in the front row. Perfect pass here by committee for Kamiak. Toucan blocked. Beautiful pickup from Danica Pell. Here's free ball for Jackson. Paige Wilson. Pell again. Going up big Johansson. Forrester won't let that go. This ball to Toucan. Woodworth back set for Marina Toucan. Picked up by Rachel Erb. Robinson pushes it back. Paige Wilson, roll shot over the top and down. What a rally. What a defensive series by Danny Pell. And yet Paige Wilson who finds the floor. Timeout by the Kamiak Knights. Jackson trying to even this one up at 1 set apiece here on STSPN.com. We're back in 30 seconds.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School. It is senior Ava Doney at the service line for the Timberwolves here in set number 2. Danny Pell pops this one up. Bump set from Cameron Woodworth, and it's Ainsley Johansson and Paige Wilson with the roof. Set point here in set number 2 for Ava Doney and her Jackson Timberwolves. Paige Wilson is starting to come alive. She was all but shut out of set number 1, and here she is, being a big presence in set 2. Nice pickup by Rachel Erb. Net violation called against the Timberwolves, however, and Kamiak gets a side out. It's going to be Grace Forrester to the service line. No margin for error here at the end of set number 2. Forrester, good serve. Not a very good pass from Wilson. She's going to get the out-of-system set from Pistol. Nice pickup from the middle Forrester in the back row. Brockvogel roll shot over the top. Pistol keeps it alive. Woodworth barely gets under it. They're running it down. It's not going to make it back over the net, and a defensive miscue leads to set number 2 win for the Jackson Timberwolves. We're tied at 1 set apiece here. Lots more volleyball here to come on STSPN.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Matty Bishop, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes with set number 3.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Evergreen Way in Everett. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware folks. When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. We are tied up at 1 set apiece as it was Kamiak 25-12 in set number 1 as they ran away with that one. Jackson comes back with a 25-21 win, I believe, in set number 2. And we are just about ready for set number 3. Taking a quick look, the Toucan sisters have a coach of their own over on the sideline, and I think they might come to blows over there. They were not in the team huddle between timeouts there, over taking care of their sister issues. Marina's on the floor. Anna is not for the, well, they're just checking the lineups here. Anna will check in for Quincy Flowers in the back row. Sisters still arguing with each other while the set's getting ready to start. Probably not their finest moment. In the meantime, Jackson on the other side, the big switch was putting Haley Pistol back into the libero spot. That senior leadership back there, your dynamic defender, helped get things going. Paige Wilson got her offense going there in set number 2. Ava Doney was very good as well. We saw some great things out of Lexi Dollarhide. Lydia Robinson running the 5-1, and Jackson on serve receive. Cameron Woodworth serving for Kamiak. Tight pass from Pistol and a big swing in the middle. There's Ava Doney right over top of Grace Forster and Hannah Canute. So Ava, the senior middle for Jackson, gets the first kill of set number 3. Robinson serves that one into the net. That's been a problem for the Jackson Timberwolves tonight. They have not served consistently through the course of the evening. See Sarah Brockvogel check into the front row for Caitlin Kuntz. Hannah Canute back to the service line. Brockvogel, Forrester, and Toucan are your front row for the Knights. Ingram, good pass from her. Robinson sets outside for Dollarhide. Ball's picked up. Nice job by Woodward to get the set for Brockvogel. Great dig from Pistol. This ball's coming out fast. Going for Ingram, didn't quite get there. Nice job by Toucan running down the free ball in the corner. Grace Forrester fires that one into the tape. Comes down, no touch by the block detected. Danny Pell comes into the match to play some defense for Hannah Canute. Mindy Staudinger giving some instruction over on the sideline here. Rachel Erb into the match to serve. Senior defensive specialist for the Jackson Timberwolves. She goes with the shorty. Toucan gets under it. Here we go outside Brockvogel. Tip up over the top, sit right back, picked up by Forrester. Here's Brockvogel again. Bigger swing this time off the block, dig Pistol. Right side coming. Dollarhide over the top, dug by Marina Toucan. Here's Brockvogel off the net. Pistol again. Haley Pistol, what a dig funky out-of-system set pushed over by Ava Doney. Another out-of-system set, this one right at the net, and Brockvogel can't get to that. Haley Pistol somehow kept that play alive. An incredible dig in the back row for her. Rachel Erb continues to serve. On a toucan. Woodworth into the middle, Forrester. That one's chopped up over the top and out of play. No touch from the Jackson side. Service ace from Rachel Erb. Jackson off to a great start here in set number 3. Brockvogel picked up by Woodworth. Sarah Brockvogel with the out-of-system swing. Dug by Rachel Erb. Here comes Paige Wilson up off the block. Picked up by Woodworth. Out-of-system set, Toucan. Tip over the top by Toucan. Robinson, Wilson, that misfire. Cut right into the net, and Kamiak gets a much-needed side out. That's going to bring Grace Forrester back to serve. Quincy Flowers into the front row for the Knights. And Forrester misfires that one, catches the hand of Quincy Flowers. She shakes it off. Ava Doney back to serve for Jackson. Into the front row, Ainsley Johansson. That one tickles the tape and gets down in front of Danny Pell. Service ace for Ava Doney. Ava Doney continues to serve. Brockvogel, good pass from her. Woodworth reads Flowers into the middle, and that's a nice connection between Cam Woodworth and Quincy Flowers. Marina Toucan to the service line. Pass from Paige Wilson. Wilson swing way off the net, dig by Pell. Out of the back row, Toucan, and that one's fired right into the net. I don't think Ainsley Johansson got her hands on it. Substitution, Marina Toucan comes out of the match now. Checking into the match is Kara Tovez, the junior. Listed as a right side DS for the night. She's going to play some defense. Right out of the gate, she gets a pass out of serve receive. Quincy Flowers, roll shot over the top, touched by Johansson, and that one drops. Caitlin Kuntz checks in to serve and play defense for the Knights. Into the front row, Hannah Knutz. Rachel Erb with the pass. Robinson pushes this outside for Wilson, and she hammers it right into the seam. Nice job by Paige Wilson. She'll go back to serve for the Timberwolves. Oh, that's a good serve, just long. I thought she had it to the deep corner. Caitlin Kuntz knew better. She tracked it all the way to the line, just like you should, and watched it go over her shoulder and out of play. On a Toucan at the service line. Perfect pass. Lexi Dollarhide back there. Roll shot over the top, picked up. Here's Grace Forrester in the middle, and that comes off the block of Erin Ingram and Ainsley Johansson. Nice job from the Jackson block there. Haley Pistol back to the service line. Ava Doney back into the front row. Pister tickles that one off the tape, and it drops in front of Caitlin Kuntz. Pistol again. This ball dug up by the setter Robinson, and Dollarhide misfires with the down ball there. She was aggressive going deep corner, but she missed. Marina Toucan going to check back into the front row and place a Tovez now. To the service line, the setter Woodworth. She's got Hannah Canute, Grace Forrester, and Marina Toucan as her hitters. Pass wide right by Dollarhide, but the middle, Ava Doney gets over to her setter, Lydia Robinson, and hammers that ball down the line. Nice work by Ava on that heads-up play to get a good swing out of that. Lydia Robinson to serve. On a Toucan, swings 13 feet off. Marina Toucan, that one's, oh, I thought it caught the end line. No touch detected. It's flagged out of play, and I don't have nearly as good a view as the line judge on that one. It was a fast play. She was all over it. Robinson again. Toucan overfeed, popped right back to Forrester. Little miss by Ingram there, and that one's off the hands. Ooh, I thought for sure that one got a piece of the block. But I guess not. That's going to be a timeout for the Kamiak Knights. We're going to take a timeout as well here on STSPN.com.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Huge shout out and a thanks to GNS Heating and Cooling for helping to make these matches possible. I'm Matty Bishop. Thanks for joining us, everybody, here on STSPN.com. We've got ourselves a pretty good match underway. Tied up at 1 set apiece, the Jackson Timberwolves lost the first set to the visiting Kamiak Knights. They've come back and won set number 2 and hold a fairly commanding lead in set number 3. But we've seen some big streaks by both sides. Kamiak by no means out of this one. They have a lot to play for. They try and get themselves in a surefire place to go to districts. Hannah Canute from the right side. Nice dig, Haley Pistol. Here's Paige Wilson out of the back row. Picked up by Caitlin Kuntz. Cameron Woodworth. This one to Kuntz. A little free ball from her. Picked up by Erin Ingram. Back set. Ava Doney. She misses on that one. Oh, sorry, that was Lexi Dollarhide who missed on that one. That was not Ava. Hannah Canute at the service line for Kamiak. Overfeed from Ingram. Free ball for the Knights. Here's Marina Toucan. Nice job by Paige Wilson to get that ball up, but nobody can touch it on the Jackson side, and Toucan gets a kill out of that one, as she did a great job of just finding a way to keep that ball in play and get herself on the scoreboard. Canute misfires there, so she had a huge run from the service line in set number 1. Kamiak just ran away with it. She has not been able to find that same consistency in set 2 or set 3 so far. She'll check out. Danica Pell into the match to play some defense for the Knights. Rachel Urban to play for the Jackson Timberwolves. She's at the service line playing DS. Marina Toucan, nice swing. Dig by Robinson. Out of system set, Haley Pistol. Dollarhide pounds that one off the block. Picked up by Wilson. Here's Dollarhide again. This one rolled into the middle right at the setter Woodworth. Marina Toucan, nice hands on the out of system set. And Sarah Brockvogel with the little backhanded slap into the hole for the kill. So it's not necessarily pretty for the Kamiak Knights right now, but they are working hard and starting to find some offense here in set number 3. Forrester. Wilson, good pass from her. Robinson, Wilson gets it right back. Timing was just a little off. Grace Forrester couldn't get her feet to it fast enough, as the hit may have gone long. May have found the end line. As a really close ball. You got to play those. Ava Doney to the service line now for the Jackson Timberwolves. She gets the service ace. Jackson looking to just roll through set number 3 here. So look for a 2-set-to-1 advantage. Kamiak's got some work to do if they're going to get back into this one. Pell this time gets the ball back around for Woodworth. Nice block there from Johansson. I'm not sure if Wilson got up with that or not, but Ainsley Johansson came along and closed out the angle for Marina Toucan.
I think Kamiak now has gotten on the struggle bus.
Kamiak is on the struggle bus for certain. Toucan swings into the block again. Nice pickup by Johansson. Robinson sends the free ball. Here comes Quincy Flowers in the middle. She pushes it right at Rachel Erb. The overfeed and, interference called against Flowers, and that could have gone either way. All depends on whether or not the ball broke the plane of the net. It was judged that Flowers came over and contacted the ball before it broke the plane. If the ball broke the plane and Robinson was above the height of the net, it would have been an illegal back row attack or back row block against Jackson. That's not what happened. Tip over the top. Nice pickup from Johansson. Run down by the middle, Doney. Flowers. Adriana Kempton is checked in to set for Kamiak. Here's the right side. Lexi Dollarhide rolls that one over the top and down. So some confusion at the scorer's table. They're just looking for the new captain. So another sophomore setter for the Kamiak Knights is Adriana Kempton. She checks in, takes the place of Woodworth. Ava Doney going for the shorty. Was a little too shorty. Marina Toucan back to the service line. Thanks for the token laugh, Todd. I appreciate that.
It's my job.
"14 feet off, the pass from Rachel Erb. Swing by Paige Wilson, and she finds a seam. Nice job by her. Just being aggressive. She's not big. Listed at 5'9". Maybe with heels on. I'm just giving you a hard time, Paige. She is not one of the bigger hitters on the floor, but she has a huge arm swing and finds a way to score points. Brockvogel, big swing over the top, overfeed by Pistol. It's going to be a free ball for Kamiak. Here's Brockvogel again. Roll shot this time, drops into the hole in front of Dollarhide. Smart play by Sarah Brockvogel as you hammer it once. The defense knows that you're getting the free ball. They get back on their heels, and then you just roll it into the hole. Caitlin Kuntz in to serve for the Kamiak Knights. Hannah Canute back into the front row. Good serve by Kuntz, as that was right over the top of Dollarhide, right into the seam between her and Haley Pistol. A flat float serve. There it is again. This one has a little spin on it. Dollarhide handles it. An overset. Quincy Flowers. We thought we were going to see it picked up by Pistol. Flowers again, this time over the top, picked up by Robinson. Pistol back set. Judged to be behind the 10-foot line. Adriana Kempton. We had chowder sets all over the place tonight. Nice dig from Toucan on the big swing by Wilson. Out of system set by Tovez. This ball is picked up here quick in the middle for Johansson, and the big block from Canute and Flowers for the Knights. So, well, you want your officials to be consistent. This official is consistently not blowing the whistle, which, to be fair, is more fun to watch than an official who blows the whistle a lot on the hands. Out of the back row, Dollarhide chops it off the tape. Nice pickup from Tovez. Here's Canute from the outside, off the block, picked up by Wilson. Robinson, Paige Wilson cross court right at Caitlin Kuntz. It's run down by Toucan. Canute with the change of pace. It was like a knuckleball coming off her hand. Pretty sure that wasn't intentional, but it threw the whole Jackson team off, and Kamiak trying to fight their way back into set number 3 here with the senior Caitlin Kuntz at the service line. Erb. Robinson, tip over the top. Nice pickup again by Tovez. Out of system set from Toucan. Ends up being a free ball that drops. Lexi Dollarhide can't get under it as she misread, didn't see it fast enough. Young players out there, you want to get your eyes ahead of the play. That's going to bring a timeout for the Timberwolves as Kamiak starts to string some points together. Come back in 30 seconds for the end of set number 3 on STSPN.com.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School, where it is senior night here. The Kamiak Knights took set number 1 as they looked to rain on the Timberwolves parade. Jackson stormed back in set number 2. Here we are in set number 3 with senior defensive specialist Caitlin Kuntz at the service line for the Kamiak Knights, trying to work their way back into this one. It's going to be Lexi Dollarhide, Haley Pistol, and Rachel Erb in your serve receive for the Timberwolves. Here's the shorty. Picked up, nice pass from Erb. Robinson outside, Paige Wilson hammers that off the block. Picked up by Toucan. Adriana Kempton, her timing's a little off with Quincy Flowers. Out of system set from Haley Pistol. Wilson again, and Paige Wilson reaches way, way back behind her and snaps that ball through into a hole. Really shouldn't be able to do that. Nice play by Paige Wilson. She's back to serve now. Brings Erin Ingram into the front row for Jackson. Ball picked up by Kuntz, run down by Kempton. Quincy Flowers from the right side, dig by Pistol, run down by Robinson. Here's Dollarhide misfiring out of the back row, and that's a difficult set to make. You really, as a setter, when you're running towards your own bench, maybe you don't put your hands on that one. If you can't get your feet stopped, you push that ball back into the middle of the court, let somebody manage it. Sometimes it's hard to try and do a little bit too much on a Toucan. Perfect pass coming from Dollarhide, and that's a sick cut shot from Ainsley Johansson. She wraps her hand right around the right side of that ball, puts a ton of spin on it, trickles it off the net and down. Haley Pistol. Ooh, right in front of Kuntz. She does a nice job to keep it up on a Toucan out of the back row, and the libero misses wide right, and it is set point here in set number 3 for the Jackson Timberwolves. The senior libero, Haley Pistol, at the service line. Trying to bring her team to a 2-1 lead. Dispatches that one, gets under it and sends it just a little bit long. By a little bit, I mean about 5.5 feet. Marina Toucan checks back into the front row. It's going to be Adriana Kempton as your server for the Kamiak Knights. Looking to find something that works here towards the end of set number 3, and Kempton fires long, and Jackson takes a 2-1 lead here. Still a good chance for this Kamiak team to get back in it. They will try and force a 5th and deciding set right after this break. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on STSPN.com.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Everett and Lake Stevens, we'll help you find what you're looking for and offer friendly advice too. Owners Greg and Christine are all about serving their customers and their community. They support local high school sports and many other community organizations and events. So the next time you need help with your to-do list or project around the house, bring it to Ace. They'll greet you at the door and help you find whatever you need fast. Show your support for locally owned businesses. Shop Ace Hardware just off Highway 9 in Lake Stevens and Evergreen Way in Everett. Ace is the place with a helpful heart.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200+ national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School, where the Jackson Timberwolves have taken a 2-1 lead on the visiting Kamiak Knights. I'm Matty Bishop, alongside our producer Todd Elvig. Thanks for watching here, everybody, on STSPN.com. Make sure you take good care of our sponsors, especially our presenting sponsors, Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens and Evergreen Way. Don't forget about Fred's Rivertown Ale House, McDaniel's Do It Center, GNS Heating and Cooling, Speedway Chevrolet, and at the conclusion of this one, we will have our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Match. Service ace right out of the gates for Lydia Robinson for the Jackson Timberwolves. Junior setter. They started in a 6-2, moved back to the 5-1 with Robinson running the show, and it has had good effect as they have won the last 2 sets. Karatovez, that's a pair of aces right out of the gates for Robinson and her Timberwolves. So much fun to watch these young athletes develop and grow into their roles. Lydia last year got a touch of time off and on through the course of the year. At least I knew who she was. I can't remember if that's because she got some playing time or because the Jackson JV coach, Jim McLaughlin, had wonderful things to say about her. But she has done a very good job this year as a setter for the Timberwolves. They're trying to get at least a share of second place in Wesco 4A. A win tonight will tie them with either Glacier Peak or Monroe, depending on who wins that one. They would both be 8-4. Tied for second behind Lake Stevens, who's playing Mount Vernon tonight. Kamiak trying to stay a step ahead of the Mount Vernon Bulldogs. Erin Ingram misses wide there as she swings from the right side. They are fighting for their playoff life as they're sitting in that 6 or 7 spot. Only the top 7 teams go to districts. Nice swing from the outside there. Believe that was Dollarhide who got that one. Rachel Erb in to serve and play defense for the Timberwolves. Hannah Canute. Oh, the pancake from Rachel Erb, and then the kill from Canute as she gets a second bite of the cherry, and she puts this one away. Nice job from the senior defensive specialist, Rachel Erb, to get her hand under that one. Hannah Canute has been big all night tonight. She goes long with that one. Curse the commentator in full effect. Danny Pell will check in to play some defense for her. Meanwhile, Ava Doney to the service line for Jackson. It's a nice serve as little change up on the Kamiak side. Apologies for not catching it earlier, but it's senior Caitlin Kuntz who's put on the libero jersey. Nice pickup there from Marina Toucan. Out of system set from Kuntz, pounded into the net by Brockvogel. So on a Toucan. See if we use her in a defensive specialist situation. Marina Toucan sends this ball down the line. Nice job dealing with that by Big swing over the top. What a pickup from Danny Pell. Brockvogel. Nice pickup out of the back row, and Lydia Robinson keeps it alive. Ava Doney playing some defense. And that one's misfired on by Lexi Dollarhide. Haley Pistol checks back in as the libero for Jackson. Quincy Flowers is in to play across the front row as the middle for Kamiak. Grace Forster at the service line. Nice set for Wilson, and she misses just wide. She tried to do a little too much with that. Rachel Erb struggled to get the ball up. Lydia Robinson did a nice job of putting up a fairly hittable ball, and sometimes you just got to keep that in play when things are a little funky. Forster, Wilson, Robinson, Dollarhide. Right at Toucan. Kempton pushes this ball outside for Brockvogel, and she hammers it down in front of the libero Pistol. Big swing from Sarah Brockvogel there. Grace Forster continues to serve. Kamiak looking to force a fifth and deciding set. Wilson, this one's really tight. What a job by Lydia Robinson at getting that clean out of her hands. Toucan rolls over the top, picked up by Rachel Erb. Out of system set, Ainsley Johansson, and Wilson again tries to do a little too much with it. So she's trying really hard to go deep corner down that line when they're out of system. Sometimes they're just a little too far out of system. Forrester. Robinson, another good job. This time she digs it out of the net. Good down ball from Dollarhide right at the setter Kempton. Here's Toucan. She fires into the net, and Jackson gets a side out. Good run there from the Kamiak Knights with the senior middle Grace Forster at the service line. Lexi Dollarhide, junior outside hitter, in tonight's case right side. Back to serve for Jackson. Pell. Toucan, it's out of system. Swing over the top by Kuntz. Picked up by Erb. Here's Dollarhide. Oh, that might have floated long. Pell pops it up. Out of system set from Kuntz. Free ball from Brockvogel. Robinson sets up Wilson, who hammers it cross court and down. What a swing from Paige Wilson. And here's Hannah Canute checking into the match for Danica Pell. Lexi Dollarhide for the Timberwolves. Canute, nice pass from her, quick in the middle, and that's a nice play to Brockvogel. Running out of rotation 3 there. They run their outside hitter right to the setter to run the quick 1 or maybe a 2. Your middle stays out and hits at the left pin. That time it's Brockvogel, the outside, who hammers it down. Marina Toucan fires that one long. Karatovez is not going to check into the match for her. But Erin Ingram is going to come in for Rachel Erb on the Jackson side as Paige Wilson goes back to serve. Oh, the trickler nicely picked up by Marina Toucan. Quincy Flowers, another nice pickup by Toucan as Ingram and Johansson got on the block. There's a dig by Pistol. Robinson outside for Erin Ingram. Nice. Oh, she couldn't quite control it. Nice job getting under it by Hannah Canute, but that ball's out of play, and it'll be a kill for Ingram. The sophomore has been fairly quiet tonight, but you see that high point of contact, that big arm swing, and a big future for the 6'1", Erin Ingram. Paige Wilson serves again, this time right to the libero Kuntz. Perfect pass from her. Sarah Brockvogel puts that one away. Great side out there from the Kamiak Knights. Brockvogel's going to serve. Dollarhide, Robinson, Johansson, and that's Canute and Flowers there to ensure that one didn't come over the block. Don't know what the statistician's going to do with regards to that being a block or not, but Quincy and Hannah were certainly there to make sure that that ball did not get through. Sarah Brockvogel continues to serve. Dollarhide with her hands this time. Bump set from Robinson. Ingram misfires over the top a little bit. Out of system set now for Canute. That ball's off the hands of Johansson, picked up by Pistol. She sends a free ball, dug by Brockvogel. Here's Canute again. She goes for the cut, and that's called inbounds. That looked out of bounds by 2 feet. Not impressed with our paid line judges here tonight. Well, not impressed with one of our paid line judges anyway. Key is to watch the line, not the ball. Lydia Robinson forced to just push that over. Nice dig from Kempton. Here's Canute. She makes no mistake on that one as she goes right down the line at the face of Lexi Dollarhide. It's another kill for the senior Hannah Canute. Jackson takes a timeout. Kamiak on a roll here in set number 4. We'll be back on STSPN.com.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back inside Jackson High School. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Kamiak Knights on a little run here in set number 4. They're trying to force a 5th and deciding set. The Jackson Timberwolves trying to grab a share of second place in Wesco 4A. Sarah Brockvogel at the service line for the Knights. She is a junior, 6-foot outside hitter. Ball picked up by Paige Wilson. Out of system set for Robinson. Out of the back row, Haley Pistol. Judged to be a legal attack. I'm not sure how. Hannah Canute pounds that ball off the tape, and I thought Johansson touched it, but they deemed that she did not. It is a 4-contact call. Haley Pistol hits well above the height of the net, and when she takes a full jump and swing out of the back row, it's illegal for the libero to contact the ball above the height of the net. We don't ever see that called in Wesco. See your liberos just teeing off, and it's as long as it's consistent, I suppose, but huge advantage to have a player like Pistol or Caitlin Kuntz on the other side who can jump and swing and be part of your attack, especially when you're out of system. Pistol from the service line. Toucan for Kempton. Here's the right side to Flowers. Picked up by Pistol, overfed. And that one's punched down by Canute. Nice job by the Kamiak Knights there. Caitlin Kuntz to the service line. Dollarhide run down by Robinson. Free ball from Ingram, and Toves can't handle it. So Erin Ingram with that big reach. Her free ball came faster than some outside hitters' full approach swings came, and she couldn't really take an approach. The setter Robinson was laying on the ground in front of her. She just reaches up and hammers a ball, gets a kill. The setter Robinson back to serve. Toves, Kempton. Outside for Canute, dug by Robinson. Out of system set from Pistol. Ingram again, and that one finds the sideline. Erin Ingram is waking up here in set number 4. That's 3 kills for her in the 4th set. Toves checks out of the match. Anna Toucan in to play some defense. It's going to be Marina with the pass. Big swing from Grace Forrester. Nice job by the senior Forrester right through the block of Doney and Ingram. That'll bring Adriana Kempton, the sophomore setter, back to the service line for Kamiak. Ingram. Ingram gets the swing off the block, picked up by the setter Kempton. Nice job running it down by Kuntz. Free ball sent by Toucan. Pistol. Oh, she overfeeds it and it drops. And the officials go different directions with the call. It's going to be the up ref who calls it Jackson ball. I thought we may have seen a net violation as Robinson tried to get to it. That is not the call. That is going to bring Rachel Erb in to serve for the Jackson Timberwolves. Kempton sets for Toucan. That's dug by Pistol. Outside, here's Paige Wilson. Nice dig from Anna Toucan. Here's Marina Toucan. Roll shot this time. Lydia Robinson somehow keeps that in play. Free ball for Kamiak. Here's Forster, and she misses long. And what a defensive play by the setter, junior, Lydia Robinson somehow kept that ball in play. I looked for sure that it was going off the block and down. Anna Toucan, Adriana Kempton, Marina Toucan. Picked up by Rachel Erb, out of system set, Averdoni, Paige Wilson. Nice dig on a Toucan. Second ball over from Marina, out of system set. Here's Wilson. She hammers that off the block and out. Oh, no touch detected. It looked like a pretty clear touch. Looked really clear from here. I don't have the best angle on it. Is that going to be a... I thought maybe we were going to see a yellow card for Mindy Staudinger, so... He did go to the pocket. Oh, it's in the wrong pocket. He reached in his right pocket, couldn't find the card, so they had the substitution. Then he reached back in his left pocket, pulled the card out. I'm pretty sure he was carding his line judge, who... So it's going to bring Hannah Canute to the service line here for the Kamiak Knights. I believe that means that Coach Staudinger is grounded. She now has to stay on the bench, if I remember correctly. Paige Wilson with the pass, run down by Robinson. Here's Wilson with the swing, cross court, picked up by Canute. Kempton, nice back set from her for Toucan, picked up by Kuntz. Here comes over to the right side for Brockvogel. What a pickup by Rachel Erb. Free ball sent by Lexi Dollarhide. Kuntz under it. Kempton for Marina Toucan, and it's Ava Doney and Paige Wilson who slammed the door. On the right side, Toucan. Ava Doney to the service line for Jackson. Kempton to the middle, Forrester. Nice pickup by Wilson. Right side, Dollarhide, and Canute tried to get under it. Would have been a great play. Lexi Dollarhide gets the kill. Good swing by her. I thought Hannah Canute had a really good shot at that one. She has been all over the place tonight. And that's going to bring a timeout from the Kamiak Knights as Jackson trying to pull away and win this one in 4. Kamiak trying to force set number 5. We'll be back in 30 seconds on STSPN.com.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Because we are Snohomish County's premier Lennox dealer, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. The Lennox Home Comfort System creates the ideal home environment. Enjoy innovation in every season with precise, quietly efficient Lennox heat pumps that keep your life simply perfect. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electric today or visit us at gsheating.com.
We're back inside Jackson High School. Thanks for joining us, everybody. I am Matty Bishop, alongside the producer, the lifeblood of STSPN.com, Mr. Todd Elvig. Thanks so much, Todd, for all that you do, making sure that that we've got a great broadcast coming at you. Hey, I'm brought to you by Uprising Volleyball. Check us out, uprisingvolleyball.com. We've got an indoor beach volleyball court in Mukilteo. Come play in the sand. Here's Sarah Brockvogel with the pass. Little dump over the top by Adriana Kempton, picked up by Ainsley Johansson, and what a sharp angle from Paige Wilson. She just drops that thumb and hits little inside out wrist away Cuddy there. Nice play from Wilson. Nice heads up play from Johansson to pick up the dump from Kempton. Ava Doney, the senior middle at the service line for Jackson here on senior night. Caitlin Kuntz with the pass into the middle. Forrester, Wilson, and Johansson again. Here's Brockvogel, rolls over the top and into the hole, into the puka. And a nice kill for Brockvogel, a much-needed side out for Kamiak. Grace Forrester at the service line. She sends that one long. It has not been the cleanest match we've seen this year. Both teams pretty streaky. We've seen some absolute brilliance on both sides of the net, and then we've seen some plays that I know the girls would like to have back. Lexi Dollarhide with the tough serve there. Jackson in command going into the end of set number 4 here. Kamiak's got to find a way to right the ship, get some momentum going their direction. Short serve, and the setter Kempton steps in front of the senior Canute. And it's another service ace for Lexi Dollarhide and the Jackson Timberwolves. Little shift up in the serve receive. This one right at Marina Toucan. Pushed outside. Here's Quincy Flowers in net violation against the Timberwolves. A kill for Flowers on top of it as she mishit that, but it went directly to the floor. Quincy Flowers has been tired or quiet tonight. I don't know if she's tired. She hasn't gotten a whole lot of sets. We haven't said her name a ton. There's Marina Toucan. Rachel Erb run down by Robinson. Out of the back row, Lexi Dollarhide. Beautiful dig from Caitlin Kuntz. Here's Quincy Flowers. Little roll over the top, picked up by Rachel Erb. Here's Paige Wilson, who gets that one off the hands. Hannah Canute with the big dig. Nice run down by Kempton. And it's Marina Toucan out of the back row. And Ainsley Johansson says absolutely not. Not here in Jackson High School. What a block by Johansson. That brings Paige Wilson back to the service line. Erin Ingram into the match. Kuntz. Perfect pass from her. Here's Sarah Brockvogel, drops the hammer. What a swing. Beautiful side out. Nice set from Kempton. And a great swing from Sarah Brockvogel. All started off the pass from the senior libero, Caitlin Kuntz. Here we go. Brockvogel at the service line. Dollarhide. Out of system set from Wilson. Back to Dollarhide in the pipe. Nice pickup by Kuntz. Bump set from Kempton. Pushed over down the line. Good ball by Toucan. Dug by Wilson. Here's Erin Ingram cross court with authority. We didn't see a lot of her until set number 3. And Erin Ingram has come alive in set number 3 and set number 4. The senior libero, Haley Pistol, at the service line for the Jackson Timberwolves. Ava Doney into the front row along with Ingram and the setter Robinson. Here's the short serve. Right to Kuntz. Kempton with tempo to Canute, and Dollarhide just misread it. Not sure why she was going with the right hand there. If she steps in with the left, that's a pretty easy pickup. She gets a little twisted up with her eyes, and that brings Kuntz to the service line for Kamiak. Very little margin of error here. Kuntz goes right to Dollarhide. Perfect pass from her. Quick in the middle for Doney. Another pickup by Dollarhide. Robinson pops it over the top. Heads up play by Canute. What a dig by Dollarhide, but Robinson can't get under it. And Hannah Canute pops that ball up. Really heads up play by her. Gets a beautiful quick little transition and a step close, and the senior Canute puts that ball down for Kamiak. The senior Kuntz misfires from the service line. That's going to bring the junior setter Lydia Robinson back for match point here in set number 4. Jackson looking to go to 8-4 on the season. They will hold a share of second place in Wesco 4A. Kempton out of system set. Roll shot from Canute drops. Kamiak is not done yet. They know this is a critical match for them. They play Mount Vernon on Thursday. They want to have the one-game advantage going into that one and control their own destiny. The sophomore setter Kempton from the service line. Out of system set, Paige Wilson. Tip over the top by Dollarhide, and it is the Jackson Timberwolves. 3-1. Winners over the Kamiak Knights. We will be back in just a moment with the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Match here on STSPN.com.
Every year, thousands of groups depend on Adrenaline Fundraising to help reach their financial goals. Adrenaline Fundraising is about developing leaders through commitment, work ethic, and follow-through. Adrenaline has several products including gold cards, coupon books, cookie dough, donation programs, and many other options to help teams raise the funds needed for their programs. Adrenaline's new app called UpPay will help teams raise money while providing their supporters the ability to earn cash back on everyday purchases at places like Starbucks, Nike, Red Robin, and over 200 plus national retailers. Adrenaline Fundraising is this season's sponsor of the STSPN's Play of the Game Award.
People are going to think you're huge. Game on. I gave you business about hitting full swing from the back row. Welcome back inside Jackson High School, where I am here with the Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Match. It's a libero. You love to recognize the defenders. It is senior Haley Pistol for the Jackson Timberwolves. Haley, great job tonight.
Thank you.
That's a huge win for your team.
Yes, yes.
It's senior night here. So talk to me a little bit about your senior sisters, your senior class this year.
It was a pretty emotional senior night for us because I've been playing with these other 4 seniors since the 6th grade, and it was just pretty intense. So I think we really came out and wanted to give it our all for our last game at home, just all together. So yeah, it was pretty intense.
So the first set got out of hand quickly.
A little bit.
Okay. Now, obviously, there was a position change. You moved back into that libero spot.
Yeah.
What was the mindset of the team? What were you guys talking about after set 1?
I think after set 1, it was just kind of we let it get away from us. And honestly, we were like, hey, I don't know where that game went. Let's just start fresh, change it up a little bit, but come in and show us what we're made of, play our game.
Excellent. So you guys move into second place, tie for second place
Yep.
in Wesco.
Yep.
So you guys now control your destiny. I believe that you clinched a spot in districts with that one.
I believe so, yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about not just the seniors, but talk to us about your underclassmen. You have a setter and a couple other underclassmen who are contributing huge. How do you help them get prepared for the playoffs?
With our starters, Paige has been, getting us kills since last year. She's one of our stars, and Lydia came on this year and just really showed us her stuff. And I think we all gel together well. So it's not so much of underclassmen, upperclassmen. It's just we all play together. We're all teammates, and we just want to win. We just want to dominate. So yeah, we just really like to come out and play.
Haley, fantastic job tonight. Congratulations to you and your Jackson Timberwolves. It's the Jackson Timberwolves 3-1 winners over the Kamiak Knights. They move into a tie for second place in Wesco 4A. We'll be back with the Jackson Timberwolves on Thursday night, actually, as we go to Lake Stevens. Make sure you check us out then with the Adrenaline Fundraiser Player of the Match, Haley Pistol, our producer, Todd Elvick, and myself, Maddie Bishop. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you again soon here on STSPN.com.